Hey everybody, you're watching this because you're looking at getting a robot training glove. So this is going to be an unboxing. These are used for physical therapy or therapy after an event to get some of the motion back in your hand. So it's a really nice box you get. I got this one sent to you to give you my feedback and my review on. You know, I've had family members go through situations where they've needed to recover in a way that this would be extremely helpful. So I wanted to give you my honest feedback and my honest review. So it comes like this. You get your control module. This is going to be the one that you turn on and off, plug into the wall, and then you can adjust how it works, the different speeds. Here's a picture of it in real life or a video, image of it to give you the real feeling of what it looks like. You're going to put that on your desk, and then you're going to get in here your glove. So one of the main features of this is just recovering from an injury. It's really amazing that technology has come so far that we can, use things like this to really help us recover from injuries and have long-term effects last less than they need to. So I'm putting this on here, so it goes on your fingers in your hand. Right hand, left hand, I don't think it matters because it's basically 5 of the same finger holes. I have a fairly large hand. I think that it fit large hands, small hands. I don't think it really has a big difference on your hand size. You have a strap that goes over your palm, and then you have another one that goes over your hand to hold it on. So I put it on, I snugged it up, and then you'll have your cord that you'll plug into the adapter here in the back of the machine. You also then have your power adapter that comes here, this one, and then some balls you can use to pick up and grab and squeeze, some other cuffs, some weighted cuffs and things, and then your power adapter and your charging cable. It's really amazing how this would work and how well it would work, I'm assuming. Let me just put it all together here for you, give you a real feel, a real show of how this would work. Just gonna pull this out, plug it in, give you a full test. You find my power adapter, it's down there. Just give me 1 second, I'm gonna go plug this in. Alright, so that's plugged in. Now we'll plug the hand in. Looks like there's only one way to do it based on the design here. The power is on. I think my power switch is on. Nope. Okay, now the power's on, it lights up. The shit looks like that. It looks like the hand's a left hand on there, so that's a configuration. Let's say manual. Oh, I'm switching between the different settings here. I'm learning on the fly like you will too. Open hand, closed hand, memory. See what happens. Oh, there we go. It looks like it's using air. Oh, to help my fingers open and close. So it's going through my hands, taking my finger, closing it, and then opening it. Man, this would be really helpful if you're recovering from something. I hope this video is helpful to see how this actually works, because I know that when you're really shopping for something like this, it's nice to see it actually work. It actually has some pretty good force. My hands are functioning, so I can feel the resistance. But if you're really recovering for something, I could see this being a game changer. I'm sure there's a ton of settings depending on what your comfort level is with this. Overall, based on my feedback and my review of this right now, after using it set up, it didn't take me long to set it up. It's actually really comfortable, right or left hand. I could not see it being a big difference. I think the one I have here is designed for a right hand because as you look, this is a thumb groove, but I think that you could probably put this on either hand. I just threw it on my right because it looks like it's designed for that, but I probably would go for the exact hand. But if you need two of them, I don't know what your thoughts are, but I'm no expert. I'd probably get right and lefts. This is a right. This is set up for a right. I highly recommend this thing. I think that for my family members, I would encourage them if they ever had an incident to use something like this. I think it's a great setup, a great option. I hope seeing it in real life is helpful and having this video is helpful. Thanks for watching.